Hey, what's up everybody, and let's talk about money. Have you ever wondered why your money always seems to disappear? You work hard, earn a decent income, but at the end of the month you're left wondering, where did it all go? Trust me, you're not alone. A lot of people struggle with this, and it often boils down to a few common financial mistakes. Today, I'm going to reveal the biggest financial mistakes you might be making, and more importantly, how to fix them. We're going to break down these mistakes one by one, and I'll give you actionable steps you can take today to turn things around. No more wondering where your money went, no more financial stress. Let's dive right in. This first one is the biggest culprit of all, the silent killer of your financial dreams, spending more than you earn. You might be thinking, well, duh, isn't that obvious? It might seem obvious, but the reality is, tons of people fall into this trap. It's so easy to do in today's world of instant gratification and buy now, pay later schemes. You get paid, you spend money on rent, bills, groceries, maybe a little something fun, and before you know it, boom! Your bank account is looking emptier than my patience for a bad real estate deal. The problem is, if you don't track where your money is going, you're essentially flying blind. You're at the mercy of your impulses and spending habits, and that's a recipe for disaster. And the worst part? This doesn't just affect your present, it sabotages your future. Every dollar you overspend today is a dollar you can't invest in your future. So, what's the solution? Simple. Take control of your finances. Create a budget. There are tons of apps out there that make budgeting super easy. Or, if you're old school like me, a simple spreadsheet will do the trick. The key is to track every single dollar coming in and going out. Once you see where your money is actually going, you can start making informed decisions about your spending. You'll quickly identify areas where you can cut back and start putting that money towards your financial goals. Create a simple monthly budget and use financial tracking apps or even a basic spreadsheet to monitor your expenses. Imagine this. Your car breaks down, your refrigerator decides to kick the bucket, or heaven forbid you lose your job. These are not hypothetical situations, guys, they happen. Life throws curveballs, and if you're not prepared, those curveballs can seriously derail your finances. That's where the emergency fund comes in. Think of it as your financial safety net. It's a stash of cash specifically set aside to cover unexpected expenses, so you don't have to rely on credit cards or, even worse, go into debt. Now, I know what you're thinking. Graham, I can barely afford my rent. How am I supposed to save for an emergency fund? And I get it, saving can be tough, especially when you're starting out. But here's the thing. You don't need to build a 6-month emergency fund overnight. Start small. Even if you can only put aside $50 or $100 a month, that's still progress. The key is to be consistent and make saving a non-negotiable part of your budget. As you start earning more or finding ways to cut back on expenses, you can gradually increase the amount you save each month. Save 10% of your income and build a fund that covers 3 to 6 months of your fixed expenses. Let's talk about impulse buying, shall we? We've all been there. You're scrolling through Instagram and bam! You see an ad for a flash sale on those shoes you've been eyeing, or that new gadget that you absolutely don't need but suddenly can't live without. Before you know it, you've entered your credit card information and hit purchase. Sound familiar? Look, I'm not here to judge. We all fall victim to impulse buying from time to time. But the problem is, those small, seemingly insignificant purchases can really add up over time and sabotage your financial goals. Before you buy anything, ask yourself, do I really need this, or do I just want it? If it's the latter, walk away. Alright, let's talk about investing, because let me tell you, leaving your money sitting in a savings account is like leaving a brand new car parked in the garage. It's not going to get you anywhere. Investing is one of the most powerful tools you have to build wealth over time. It's about putting your money to work for you so that it can grow exponentially. Think about it. When you invest your money, you're essentially buying a piece of a company or an asset that has the potential to increase in value over time. Now, I know what you're thinking. Investing is risky, or I don't know anything about the stock market. And listen, I get it. Investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to it. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be complicated. The key is to start small, educate yourself, and gradually increase your investments as you become more comfortable. Let's talk about income, because in today's economy, relying on just one source of income is like relying on a single engine plane to get you across the country. It might work, But it's risky. If your only source of income is your job and something happens, you lose your job, you get sick, or your company downsizes, you're left with zero income and a whole lot of stress. That's why it's crucial to diversify your income streams. Think of it like building multiple pillars of support for your financial house. The more pillars you have, the stronger and more stable your house will be. Now, diversifying your income doesn't necessarily mean you need to get a second job. It could be as simple as finding ways to monetize your skills or passions. So there you have it, guys. The 5 financial mistakes that are probably costing you thousands of dollars. The good news is, now that you're aware of these mistakes, you can start taking steps to fix them. Remember, financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small, consistent changes to your habits and mindset that will have a massive impact on your financial well-being in the long run. It's about taking control of your money so that you can live life on your own terms. Which of these mistakes have you made? Comment below and let's discuss. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more tips to improve your finances.